As of October 25th, PUBG just announced a couple of things. Some are skin leaks and some is actual PUBG news. So we've got official updates, official postings from PUBG about the server merger. So for those that don't know, update 32.1 officially merged some of the regions. North America, South America merged together. Basically, they closed South America servers, brought them to North America. Everyone's ping went crazy high, desync all over the place. So not a lot of happy players. So what PUBG has now decided to officially do is do a complete revert on the North America, South America servers. Okay, so now as of today, they've officially addressed the situation. Previously, they made a report saying like, hey, we're aware of the high ping stuff. We're looking into it. Or I guess unofficially, I should say that. Then you could tell they were changing servers around. This is their official announcement to the server merger. And so I'll keep it TLDR for you. Basically what they're saying is they didn't mean for the ping to go as high as it did. So they said they did research before they did the merger. They expected people's ping to go up, but they did not expect to see what they saw, which was an average of over 170 millisecond ping for people in the South American region. Their goal originally was to region merge to improve skill-based matchmaking. This is actually really important, like a little asterisk to put as to why they did the change, because that's kind of one of the things we were predicting a week ago or so when I made that reaction video is, you know, we don't know all the details as to why they really did the merger. Most of us suspected it's about money, right? Like they did the merger because the server cost was too high to support in multiple regions with a low player count. So let's just close some servers, save that money, and combine the players. I still think that's one of the most important reasons why they did what they did, but they also say it was to improve skill-based matchmaking. And I'll go into a little more detail on that after. I'll save my opinion on that until the end of the video. But so just remember that their goal was to improve skill-based matchmaking. Okay, therefore we have decided to revert the America region to previous state by separating North America and South America. So what does that mean for you? If you're in North America, we're going to go back to having 1 or 2 regions in North America. Hopefully they'll have, you know, like one more central server and then one kind of southern server is what they did last time, I believe. And then South America is at least going to have one official South American server. We don't know where they're going to be located yet, but that will be happening in December. So December 2024, as part of update 33.1, is when that rollback will happen. Now, unfortunately, for the OC region, that region they've determined is too small to support its own server, and they will not be reverting the OC region. So for those who are in the OC region who got merged to, I think you guys got merged to Southeast Asia, if I remember correctly, they're not going to be reverting that. They just said the player base in the region has been declining over the year to the point where maintaining smooth gameplay service has become increasingly challenging. Basically, they're not making enough money there. Now, they might also say, well, yeah, but it's also because there's not enough players to support skill-based matchmaking. That might be a fact, but mainly it's coming down to money, right? Not enough players, not enough money being generated, so they're not going to be reverting that. This does apply to console and PC. So if you're on console, have no worries. This merger will happen for you guys as well. However, usually PC gets the update first, and then a week later console gets the update. That's what I would expect to happen here. So if we do some reverse mathing, update 32.1 happened, what, last week, right? Was it October 15th for console? So I think it was October 8th for PC, if I remember correctly. And it's usually every 2 weeks. So we're on 32.1. So that means 32.2 should be happening at the end of October or early November. And then 33.1 is going to happen in the very early part of December. So that's when I would expect to see this happen, is like the first week of December for PC, and then the second week of December for console for update 33.1. That's just my prediction. That's not officially confirmed in terms of dates. So that's what's happening to the servers. So the good news is, hey, our voices have been heard. hopefully people like streamers and content creators making videos brought awareness to it. Hopefully a lot of you were submitting feedback to PUBG through the official channels like the PUBG Discord or just the PUBG website, making a ticket, all that kind of stuff, even on Twitter, on their tweets and all that. So good. So they listened and they decided, okay, this was not the right call. They're reverting it. But I just want to go back to this one little note here. Our goal was to merge the servers to improve skill-based matchmaking while maintaining a stable gameplay environment. And here's my issue with that. I know this is not a widely agreed upon opinion. Okay, I understand that. Skill-based matchmaking, in my opinion, is ruining multiplayer games for a number of reasons. I'm of the opinion that you should have a ranked mode that is skill-based matchmaking. You should have a non-ranked mode, a normal mode, which is there's no skill-based matchmaking. It's just whoever's online and wants to play is going to play together. That's what I think is the healthiest solution for almost every game. I know not everyone agrees with that, but that's the way I look at it. If you remember, about 6 months ago, PUBG revamped their skill-based matchmaking. And if you don't remember, let me refresh your memory. Previously, before 6 months ago, so before that update, I forget what number it was, but before that update, PUBG had skill-based matchmaking. However, their program, their algorithm, it prioritized player count in the lobby over relative skill of the players in the lobby, okay? So the main goal of the algorithm was, hey, get as many real players in this lobby up to 100 as possible, then worry about skill-based matchmaking, like relative skill to these players after that. So that's what the original goal was. Then they made bots and they tried to start forcing bots into players' lobbies because then their thought was that bots would help newer players learn the game and potentially stop them from leaving so quickly instead of them getting dominated by like really veteran players, which there's a lot of validity to that thought process. I don't think it's the right way to do that, but I understand why they thought, hey, let's do this. So add bots to the game. Then they wanted to start making sure more bots were going to be in the lobbies. One of the ways they did that was by modifying the skill-based matchmaking algorithm. And that happened about 6 to 7 months ago, maybe a little before that. Maybe 6 to 7 months. Either way, it's semantics. When they did that, immediately in the lower player-based regions, like North America, I'm one of them. So North America, FPP specifically, and even more specifically, solo North America FPP, literally overnight at a flip of a switch, we saw a drastic reduction in real players in every lobby. Like it went from 90 real players in every lobby to like 40 or 50 real players in every lobby, like overnight. So it wasn't this like, oh, PUBG's dying, there's no players. Like it was literally overnight. Plenty of players in the lobby, nowhere near enough players in the lobby. Then bots were being forced added into those low lobby queues. At first, a lot of us thought they're really forcing bots in the lobby, like they're trying to add bots and make everyone play against bots. Really what they were doing is modifying the skill-based matchmaking algorithm so that it prioritized the average skill in the lobby more than it prioritized real players in the lobby. So the game was very purposefully trying to put low rank players with each other and high rank players with each other, and then whatever they couldn't fill, they would just flood bots into those lobbies. So that's when you saw a huge increase in average bot count in the lobbies. And you can go validate that very easily with a website like PUBGLookup.com, which is where I use all my stat tracking stuff. You can go look at individual matches and go look at bots in each match. It was a huge increase. So now we fast forward to about 3 weeks ago, update 32.1 hit and merge the servers. And now all of a sudden there's basically no bots magically anymore. There's zero bots because now there's a lot more players in the pool. And so the algorithm is not searching as long trying to find average skilled real players. There's plenty to choose from now. So boom, everyone comes together. So a positive side was there's no more bots. Like you rarely ever had to fight a bot since the server merger. The obvious downside is that Well, now you got people with high ping, a lot of desync, all that kind of stuff, right? So we've all experienced that. But now they're reverting back to what it was before. And from what this matchmaking letter or dev letter says, they're not changing the skill-based matchmaking after this merger. So we can fully expect the servers to go back to what they were pre-update 32.1, which means if you're in a lower player count region, like North America, and you play a lower player count queue, like solo, NA, FPP, you can expect to see a big increase in your bots in every lobby. Duos obviously a little bit less, and squads obviously way less, because squads is the most populated game mode for PUBG. So that's just kind of what to expect going forward, how we got to this position. And yeah, I don't have an answer, you know, to really to solve anything. If I could just offer any advice to PUBG if they're listening, is, you know, make the skill-based matchmaking way less restrictive, or if anything, remove it altogether in regions that clearly don't have enough of a player base to support a proper skill-based matchmaking. The argument to that is, we'll see them, all the new players are going to leave. Listen, they're going to leave anyway if they're playing against bots all day, right? So why don't you just make the casual mode in PUBG unlimited? The casual mode, for those that don't know, is TPP only, Erangel only, 88 bots guaranteed in every lobby, 12 real players. It's a great way to get warmed up, to get introduced into the battle royale, to complete your survivor pass missions. It's awesome for all those things. Very casual, as the mode intended for it. But there's only 3 that you can do a day. Only 3 of those you can do a day. Remove the limitation. There should not be a limit on how many times you can casually play your favorite game. If you want to play casually, unlimited. Why not? It doesn't make any sense. Remove the casual limit, and then for normal lobbies, remove skill-based matchmaking. It doesn't need it. And then when you go to ranked, you got skill-based matchmaking in ranked for a reason. You're purposefully ranked against, hopefully, players of similar skill. That's the idea. So that's my take on the whole server merger, the server revert. I'm happy it's being reverted. That means a lot of you are going to be very happy, which in turn obviously makes me happy. I want to see the community thriving. I don't want to see everyone, you know, bickering back and forth, and then some players just having a terrible experience at the expense of others. That's just not fair. It's not how it should be, especially for a game as successful as PUBG, even though, yes, it's 7 years old, but it's still a wildly successful game. To turn the page, let's talk about skins. So those who are new to PUBG may not know this, but PUBG has a thing called the Black Market Skin event, where basically once a year around November, they do a big like G-Coin discount, and then they re-release previous progressive skins, and they sometimes add new chroma variants of those skins. Chroma variants are the colored versions, alternatives to the progressive skin. They're more rare. You have to unlock the progressive skin to even use the chroma if you happen to get a chroma, but it's just another color alternative variant of the skin. So we have finally some leaked information on what we can expect coming with the black market for PUBG on 2024, which is probably going to happen, I would say, before update 33.1. That's just my guess. I would say 32.2 is going to be when the black market event hits, sometime like mid to late November. That's just my guess. I could be wrong, but let's see. So let's pop over to Twitter. So my boy Flash3142, make sure you guys go follow him for some leaks and skin reveals and all that kind of good stuff, tweeted a couple things out. So let's take a look. So we've got these are some cool little renders that I guess he made or had an artist do. We have the Ace coming back, the progressive Ace. We have the progressive barrel. We've got the progressive Mark 12 and the progressive M24 all coming back with chroma variants. So never before seen chroma variants, and they are as follows. We got the Demon Hunter Ace. This is legit one of my favorite skins in the game. I have this bad boy maxed out. I love the black and gold aesthetics, especially being a Saints fan. RIP to my Saints season this year. But I love the skin. But here's the chroma variant. It's a blue and white variant. And as much as I love this one, I think this one looks really good too. It honestly kind of reminds me of, okay, I'm going to be a big nerd for a second. Anybody in chat remember the TV show Yu-Gi-Oh? That black and white, like, legendary dragon card? This skin reminds me of that. I know it's not a dragon. I get that, but I'm just saying the skin reminds me of that. which I think is really cool. So anyway, that's coming back. You'll have a chance to get that. This is honestly one of my least preferred progressive skins, but it's coming back. The depths barrel, like the sea themed barrel, is coming back with a chroma variant. This is the original on the bottom. This is the chroma variant on top. It's kind of got a more like wooden ship look as opposed to, you know, a gold like treasure look. I don't know. I'm kind of whatever on it. It's not my favorite skin. One of my favorite skins is coming back, the Cyber Threat Mark 12. So if you missed this one, it's coming back. And the chroma variant it's interesting. This chroma, or this 2D image, is hard to really tell what the skin's gonna pop like in game, because in game on this one, this is all a pulsating red light. Like it kind of pulses across the gun, and it looks like there's a white light or maybe a tan light that's gonna be pulsating here. And there's like a maroon and tan skin color for the new one. I'm not crazy about the skin color choice for that one. Let me know if you guys feel differently. But yeah, so that one's coming back. Then we've got the M24, the Rainbow Unicorn M24 is coming back with a galaxy themed chroma skin. I'm a big space nerd, love it. I wish this space theme looked a little bit differently. Just for an example, this instead of hearts, I wish it was UFOs. And then maybe this instead of a unicorn, like an alien head or something. I wish they would have done a little bit more to make this like space themed. I'm not mad about it. I like it, but just I feel like you could have maybe done a little bit something different there. So this one's over the rainbow, and this one's over the galaxy. And yeah, so that one's coming back with a chroma variant as well. And then I think that's it. That's all that we know about. I shouldn't say that's all. That's all we know about. If I recall, about 11 months ago, you can go look at my YouTube channel history when I did the black market skin for last year. I think it was only 4 skins. So I would anticipate this being the only 4 progressive and chroma skins that we see added back. I could be wrong, but that's what I would anticipate. So there you go. So there's our first look at the new skins that have been leaked coming for the Black Market 2024 event. We're estimating mid to late November for these skins to come back. And you know, if there's any more updates with Flash or any other leakers on Twitter, of course I'll be sure to let you guys know. So like the video, subscribe for future content, notification bells, all that kind of good stuff. And don't forget, if you're going to be a dum-dum when all this stuff comes out and you want to support me and buy stuff in the store, just use creator code CDome. That link will be in the description of the video, the top pinned comment, or at the bottom of your game in the store. There's a creator appreciation tab. You click it, brings you to the website, and you're good to go. All right, thoughts, chat. Can I hear your thoughts and read your thoughts on the skins and the server merger? Let me get caught up with what you guys are thinking here. So the skins that are coming back, if you don't know what they look like, we'll pop over here. So we've got, first up is, one sec, hang tight. Not that one. Not that one. This. Oh, I only have this on level 9. I don't have it level 10 yet. I lied. I said I had it maxed out. Level 10 is the scope skin. I do need to get that. But yeah, so that's the ace fully maxed out, level 10. Here's the loot crate for it. Here is the kill feed. The weapon inspect. I mean, it's the same weapon inspect as every weapon inspect. Obviously, I can't show you what the chroma is going to look like. It's not here yet, but yeah. So expect the same skin design, just with that blue and white color instead of gold and black, and expect this to be kind of moving, like a shiny white blue. The other one was this M24. So this is obviously the regular progressive. This is a fully maxed out progressive M24. The other one is going to be over the galaxy, is the theme of that one. Here's the scope for it. And so you can see this like pulses all the way up. Then we're going to have the depths barrel, darkest depths barrel. This is that one fully ranked up, level 10. And the other one's going to look, just like it, just different colors. And then the last one is the Cyber Threat Mark 12. So here's this one fully ranked up. And you can see it's got the, you know, pulsing color going all the way to the top. And obviously the new one's going to be a different color scheme. Oh, this back thing even blinks too. This little guy kind of like slow pulses. The new one's going to be like that kind of maroon tan. And I think this is like going to be a tan or a white light instead of red. Here's the loot crate for it. Scopes. Oh, they actually combined muzzle and scopes on this one. That's cool. I wish they were more consistent with how they did the level ups. It's so dumb how they do all of the level ups different for every gun. Doesn't make any sense. I don't think I showed the loot crate for this one. I don't know what the new one's gonna look like. If it's gonna be this just with space theme or what. And then the barrel loot crate. Dude, the SKS is one of my favorite skins in the game. I love this thing, man. It's such a dope looking skin, I think. That thing's really sick looking. So yeah, so those are the skins coming back. Again, I don't think any other ones are coming back because they haven't, no leaks have been had for them. But who knows?